Today we are going to answer the greatest question of all times. Is it better to hunt with dragons or is it better to hunt with white worms? So we're going to assess their strength, their weaknesses, and we'll see everything about them. So let's dive straight into it. And first things first, let's go tame first the dragon, and then we're going to tame a white worm. You go tame dragons at desert. I made a video about a tutorial, basically a tutorial video on how to tame dragons, but I prefer taming them at desert. Let's go straight to desert level 2, and here we are. This is my favorite place for taming dragons. Oh yeah, that's the wrong rune. Hold on, I have to be on the ledge. Yeah, the wrong rune. Sorry, we got looted, so yeah, hold on. Yeah, here's the right rune. Destal, level 2, F, whatever. Should be this one, the rune. Okay, here we are on this ledge. Let's teleport to this ledge. So here, let's mark a rune so we don't mess it up. Let's mark a rune here. There is the dragon. So let's see if he comes here. Okay, we start taming the dragon. You seem to anger the beast, and you actually start taming the dragon one every 20 attempts. Okay, so let's see. When we tame the dragons, we resume the video. And here we tamed it, and now we feed it, and we gate it out. We could actually gate it from up here, but let's do it from down here. Wow, nice leg. Hold on. Okay, let's gate. Astral Paw for the win. Another dragon spawn, you see? This is why I like this place. It's like insta respawn. Yeah, wrong rune. Fuck's sake. Yeah, but that will do. Okay. Yeah, it's a bit messy. Okay. Now we can get it to BJV. You can turret from up here. Actually, you can train dragons magery from up here because they don't have line of sight for. No, they have line of sight, but they don't fire breath because they don't have sight for fire breath. So actually, you can stack a lot of dragons up here, and they will train magery. And it's not coming. Come on. Oh, hold on. There we go. And here is our dragon. Now we are going to tame a white worm. And we put it here. And then we compare their strength. We talk about their strength, their weaknesses, and how to hunt with them. And everything about them, to be honest. Okay, it wasn't loading. Okay, stay here, buddy. As for white worms, stay there, buddy. Come on. Okay. As for white worms, we are gonna tame white worms at Ice Dungeon. Well, you have no choice. That's the only place where they spawn. So yeah, we are gonna tame them here. Ice Dungeon here, in the northwest corner, the white worm nest. Make sure you precast teleport, so you teleport on the ledge. Make sure not to aggro the white worm, so it doesn't cast on you, and there you go. Where is that? Okay. There we go. And let's start taming the white worm. Here you don't aggro the beast, so yeah, every attempt is fine. It's a little bit more difficult to tame this guy than the dragon. Dragon is 93.9 taming. This is 95.1, like nightmares. So it's a little bit more difficult, but yeah, no big deal. And there we go, tamed it. If you don't want to make it aggro randomly, you just have to feed it and make it spam all kill. So it kills mobs, kills mob and doesn't kill you. That should be fine. Let's see. Yeah, okay. See, I didn't have to invest myself because I spammed all kill. Okay, let's get out of here and let's bring it home. Don't follow me, come on. Let's bring this guy home. So let's go first with the dragon. Now dragons are, in general, I took note, they auto-aggro. Okay, so they don't need to be attacked to start the aggro. They can actually start the aggro. They do not cast Master Curse, so there's no problem stacking them. They attack reds on sight, so if you're red and you pass near dragons, the dragons will attack you, not if you're blue. They can stack pretty easily, making them easy for being used in turrets without no particular precautions. But they are slow, and in general they're not as strong as a white worm. But let's see what I mean by they aggro. Let's go somewhere. For instance, let's go Blood Alley. Okay, here we are. Let's go Blood Elemental with this dragon. Here is the Blood Elemental. Okay, I'm telling nothing. You see a Blood Elemental attacking the dragon. Okay, in this case, it was the Blood Elemental that attacked the dragon. Okay, let's drag something onto the dragon. If you want to make them last longer, you can also use reactive armor on them and protection. That helps a lot. Let's drag, for instance, an air elemental here. Okay. Now you see that the air elemental is on me. The dragon killed the Blood Alley. Okay, now let's see. The dragon should aggro the air elemental. You see a dragon attacking an air elemental. This only the dragon can do. The white worm doesn't do that. Okay. So this is very interesting, because you don't need to command them basically. And if you stack them, more than one will aggro. Whereas if you stack white worms and you don't tell them to kill, well, only one of them will kill, the one that is aggroed. Okay, let's also assess something else. Yeah, okay. Here it goes again. Hold on. So you can stack them, no problem. They don't cast Mass Curse. That's pretty straightforward. Mass Curse spell is not in their spell book, and that means they can be all tied together in the same tile and aggro something, and they will never aggro each other due to Mass Curse or kill each other. The problem is that they are slow. You see them. Okay, this guy is not at full health. Okay, let's heal it a bit, but you're gonna see that they are a bit slow. You see, let's go. You see, I can easily outrun it. Yeah, it's very slow, to be honest. Okay, but okay, let's leave it here, and I wanna show you with the white worm. Same place. Let's go with the white worm. Reactive armor, protection. Why not? And you see, for instance, let's see. Now the blood element. I am in front of the blood elemental, so it aggroes me because I am closest. And you see, the white worm is doing nothing. If I'm not telling it to do something to attack, it's not attacking. It will only attack back if attacked by the blood elemental. Okay, so let's say I go somewhere else here, and you can see that they are a bit faster. Now the blood elemental aggroed, and the white worm aggroed back. They kill it way faster. They kill it way faster than dragons because they have higher dex and the higher DPS, basically higher DPS. See, that's very fast killing, very fast killing. After that, you tell them to follow you again, so they follow you. Now there is a problem with white worm, and that you know that. Now let's see. The white worm is closer to the blood elemental, and the blood elemental will aggro the white worm, and the white worm will aggro back. Take a look. See, blood elemental attacking the white worm. So the problem with the white worms is that they cast Mass Curse, so you have to take precautions when you hunt with them, and I'm gonna show you what I mean. We're gonna show you how to do this with, you can hunt with multiple white worms. I want to show you leech room, for instance, how you do that with like 2 white worms. But you gotta take precautions. You gotta take precautions, because otherwise, if 2 white worms come together, one of them will mass curse for sure, and and they will aggro each other, and one of them only survives, and it's a mess to separate them. Here we are with 2 white worms. Let's call this guy A, okay, and let's call this guy B. Okay, now let's go to the leech room. Let's see, where is leech room? Covetous leeches, that's not leech room. Leech room is here. Let's hope they don't mess up upon entering. Okay, come. One by one. Yeah, boy. Okay. Yeah, it's freshly tamed. Okay. Yeah. Stop aggroing me, you fucker. Okay, let's gate in the other guy now. And I show you what to do. Leech lords. I mean, where? I didn't see the leech lord there. Yeah, okay, let's check. Okay, here. So you want them to be separate. They don't aggro. So you say, for instance, this guy is called A. Okay, we say A patrol. And you say, okay, you go from here to here and here. Okay? And then the guy begins patrolling. And then you see B. B is giving me problems, giving me headaches. Yeah, okay. Fuck's sake. Okay. Yeah, they're a bit dodgy. Okay, so we were saying B patrol. And you tell B where to go. For instance, here, here, and here, and then exit. And you see, they stay separate. They are separate. Okay, this guy now aggroed me. Boy, I hate this room. Okay, let me in this, so that it aggroes the white worm. Okay. Now let's see if I commanded them correctly. Okay, the A killed this guy. Okay, let's loot it. And it's now patrolling. Now let's see, when B kills the Leech Lord, what happens? It got aggroed by that Leech. Okay, let's get rid of this Leech, because they cannot reach each other. Okay. Now B, I told B to patrol here. So let's see if it's true. Yeah, and he is now patrolling here. So you have one white worm standing to the west and one white worm standing to the east. So when a leech spawns here, it will aggro this white worm. When the leech spawns here, it will aggro the other white worm. It's not something to speed up the process. Yeah, come on. Fuck's sake. Yeah, this goes on forever. Yeah, you have to leave it be for a few minutes, and then they are alright. But once you set up this, you can set up for like one for each corner. They will never aggro each other. It doesn't speed up the process very much, because yeah, you only have one white worm aggroing them, but at least it gives you a little less healing, because yeah, you will not only have one white worm aggroing the mob, but you will have multiple of them. It works best if you have veterinary, because you can see that after a while these white worms, yeah, they gotta be healed, and healing with magery is one thing and healing with veterinary is another thing. But yeah, that works pretty well, to be honest. So Yeah, this other worm is like here chilling. He's not helping the other guy. Yeah, that's the problem. Yeah, the problem is that that guy is still aggroing me. Yeah, because when I tamed it, I didn't tell all kill. I didn't have time. It started aggroing me. So yeah, that's the main reason. But yeah, you stable it and take it out, and it should be all right. I just don't have time to do that. So here is how you hunt with multiple white worms. But I want to show you something now. Okay, let's get out of here. Okay, now I wanted to show you how to turret with dragons and how to actually turret with white worms. I'm gonna show you a couple of videos about that. So here is a video that I made in the past, me taking the turret. You can see me, yeah, taking the turret here on a boat. You can place it anywhere so long as the dragons are blocked by physical objects that they cannot be destroyed. For instance, a boat, or for instance, rocks. Not of course chests, because dragons destroy chests, or players. Okay, so you basically have all the dragons stuck in one turret, one single tile. That's called a turret, and once they are there, basically they aggro everything that comes nearby. Yeah, this is something dodgy going on. Okay, here we are. So basically you have the tamer there blocking the turret. So you have to have 3 tiles blocked by natural objects or natural obstacles. Tamer on the fourth direction blocking the turret. Okay, and then you have a guy that drags the spawn. Okay, if you do this at Elder Gazer, of course you don't need a guy to drag the spawn. But if you do this somewhere else, for instance, this is the event, or if you do it at Ophi Lair, I don't know, places where you have to drag, where you have to have a dragger. You see, I drag spawn there, and the dragons attack the spawn. Because, as we said, the dragons auto-attack. You see a dragon attacking, you see a dragon attacking. You cannot do this with white worms. Okay, this is how the turret works. Okay, that's we can put it fast forward, basically, I guess. Speed twice as fast. You see, and you just have to loot. Okay, you go ahead. Let's see. You go ahead. Boom, 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 and you see dragons killing. You have to arch cure sometimes, because some of them, if one of them gets poisoned, you never know which one it is. So you might as well Vasan Nox, like arch cure, and you cure them all. You gotta pay attention to fields. You gotta pay attention to purple pots, because if somebody starts purping your dragons, well, they can go down very fast. Jukes knows better. And there you go, more spawn to drag. Here was the start of the Tainted Brew quest. Okay, let's grab some spawn, drop it here, and see the dragons start fire breathing at them. And here is more mob, so you wait for the mob to aggro you, take it here, and there you go. In this, and dragons, boom, 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 boom. Turret, machine gun. So that's how turret works. I want to show you also how to turret with white worms, because you can do that, but you have to take extreme precautions, because it's really, really easy to mess it up. Oh, I found this old video. This is the best turret you can run, Elder Gazer turret. Again, fast forward, twice as fast. You see, this is the spot where you turret the Elder Gazer. There is another spot, just south, one tile southeast of here. You see, I have the tamer there, and I have the looter here going around. And you can do this 20 dragons minimum, I say. If you do it with more dragons, it's gonna be faster. Yeah, I really like doing it with like 40 dragons or so, 15. Yeah, you see how fast is that? I mean, okay, it's twice as fast here, but it's really amazing. There is no mess around. You can loot, and if somebody attacks you, well, you have a turret. I mean, it's gonna be a hard time for them. It's really easy, really easy, really easy. Now let's find the white worm turret, how it works. Okay, and here is how the white worm turret works. Okay, I'm gonna explain you first, because You have to... Okay, let's just press play. So what happens here is you open a gate to some place where you have the white worms. You move the boat so that when you gate in the white worms will stand on a water tile. Okay, sufficiently far away from where the blood elemental in this case is, because otherwise it's going to be a real huge mess. Here I toss a purple pot at them, so I start the aggro, so they start casting, because otherwise they will not be casting. If you don't aggro them first, they are not going to cast. Now I'm here with the tamer, I spam all guard, and now I grab another character, okay, this guy, and I start dragging the spawn. Okay, let's do it fast, as always. It's already... Yeah, okay, let's move it faster anyway. I drag the spawn here, I invis. Yeah, you see? As soon as I invis, the blood elemental aggroes the tamer. And once the tamer is aggroed, the white worm basically respond to the guard command and they start casting. And basically they insta shoot to death this guy. Yeah, it's pretty sick. It's really easy to mess it up. Really easy to mess it up. And if you mess it up, not all, but some of your white women's gonna die. You have to do it, you cannot do it with the tamer, because if the tamer goes out of sight, the all guard command doesn't work anymore. So yeah, you will have to refresh it every time, and this means more commanding issues. But it's pretty sick when it works. It's pretty sick when it works. Yeah, this is how you do that. You cannot do, for instance, you cannot do it at Elder Gazers, because you don't have space to separate enough the white worms. But here you can do that at Blood Elementals, or you can do that in some other places, I guess. The Barons, you can do that. I think I did it at Barons, I can't remember. Yeah, it's pretty sick when you one-shot something like Blood Elemental. I believe you can do it at Covetous level 4, where you have Covetous Dragons. Boom! It's pretty sick. Yeah, this is how you could hunt with white worms, basically. And yeah, you have to deal with priming the turret of the white worm first, like throwing a purple pot at them, and make sure you off-screen before it triggers, otherwise you're insta-dead. And yeah, basically after that, you have to do this. All guard, stay there with the tamer, have another guy aggro, take the aggro, invest near the tamer, so that the spawn will aggro the tamer, and then the white worms will respond. So now I want to show you how strong is a dragon and how strong is a white worm, so we have to make them fight together, I guess. So let's go grab them. And here we are. Dragon versus white worm. Who will win? There is no match, guys. I'm telling you, there is no match. Let's see. Place your bets. But there is no match. I'm telling you. Okay, let's take a look. Let's enjoy. No spells on them. No spells on them. So we're gonna see. Servers say let's skip ahead. Pretty quick. It's pretty strange that the white worm is taking so much damage from this dragon. They normally are no match. My bet is on the white worm. But there is something strange here. Something is really strange. Either this white worm is really not strong, or the dragon is very strong. There should be no match. I mean, I would have expected the white worm to survive with like 30% health. Yeah. The problem is the white worm never cast a single spell that, I mean, apart from that flame strike, never cast a single spell that was really interesting. Maybe it was low mana, because I hunted with it before. No, 60%, it's not casting spells. Yeah, you see, there's no match. Boom, dead. Yeah, so these guys survive with 16%. I think it is very strange. They should survive with like 30%, because white worms are really stronger than dragons, because they have higher damage per second. I mean, a white worm on your tail is a really real big problem, because it can hit for 40 damage, whereas the dragon doesn't hit for 40 damage. No way. They do like 25, 30. The white worms can also do 40, 45 sometimes. And they don't have fire breath, but they have very strong spells, because they almost have GM magery and GM Valint. I mean, so like, yeah, they flame strike for like 45 damage. Pretty nasty. Of course, they will end mana eventually, but the damage per second is still higher on the white worm. So we learned something today. There is, I don't clearly see something better. I mean, of course, dragons with the fact that they aggro and with the fact that you can turret with them, it's something that, I mean, it's really game changing. But the white worm per se are a little stronger. You can hunt with multiple white worms, provided that you make them patrol the area, and you can hunt with white worms, provided that you know what you're doing. Basically, you place the white worm stack far enough so that the massacre spell doesn't reach them, so they will not start auto-aggroing. You have to prime them, and you have to place all guards, because white worms don't auto-aggro. So I honestly prefer hunting with dragons when it comes to make money, but sure, hunting with white worms, I like hunting with white worms in a particular case, and it is to PK. Yeah, to PK. We are gonna have a video sooner or later of storming a place with white worms, because yes, when somebody's, for instance, is doing a leech room with like 20 dragons, you have no chance. You have to go in, and I like to go in with like 10, 15 white worms and start or kill everything and see what happens. And also the elder gazers. This is it for today, guys. This video should be coming out in the weekend, so I hope you're having an excellent weekend. And I'll be in Paris when this video comes out, so yeah, I hope I'm enjoying my stay, and I'll see you next week. And stay tuned on Ultima Online Second Age, and get out of here.